It is your favorite time of the week. I don't know if you heard that comment Dr. Anne Marie just said, but it was crazy. Uh, she's in the Midwest right now, so you'll have to excuse her. We have so much
Not.
huge new. You're not?
I'm in
Oh, then
Connecticut.
you're in. Oh, the other family area. Got it. Okay. Isn't that in the Midwest? No.
Yeah.
Uh, so there's a lot of news to talk about, everybody. First of all, Starfleet Academy has begun production. That's it. It's no longer a rumor. Remember when it was like, we think it's going to happen? And before that, it was like, we hope it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And then it was like, dude, it's definitely going to happen unless it isn't. Because sometimes
Yeah.
the rug gets pulled out from under us. And then it was like, I think it's really happening. And then they
Mm.
started announcing cast members. And we're like,
Yes.
they wouldn't announce cast member. And now we actually have a new Star Trek series in production. It's not rumored. It's not gonna or shoulda or coulda or woulda or hopefully. It's happening, and we're
Mhm.
super excited about that. Look, there's Oded Fair. I
Right?
saw Robert Picardo in there
So good
somewhere.
looking.
Yeah.
I
Mm.
mean, this is exciting.
It's really
Um,
cool.
Also, there's maybe the biggest news in like decades of Star Trek that just happened. And I feel like a lot of us are just kind of going like, which is Paramount is going through with a sale, right? To Skydance.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yes.
it. Again, that's another, it's not gonna, or hopefully, or maybe, or hopefully not, or
Yeah.
scary, or what if, or maybe it's this guy, or maybe it's that guy, or maybe it's this thing or that
Yeah.
thing. It's like
Most
kind of
drawn out thing
Yeah.
ever, except the
it's kind of
movies.
scary.
See
It's
you
like,
later, Bransky. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
who?
Whatever his name
And
is,
she said his name
Bronfman.
wrong.
Last minute
Oh,
Luke.
that guy,
You
that
know?
Bronfman guy.
Yeah,
That guy
whatever
was
his name is.
Yes, no, I like that you called him Bromsky. Just
his
'cause.
last name looked like it should have been on a nice like
I'm just like, get out of
Cabernet or
here.
something,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we have a lot more to discuss, of course, everybody. And did you notice Dr. Anne Marie Siegel's got rosy cheeks? How you doing?
Good. I'm wearing one of my like original Seventh Rule t-shirts.
To
Love
match.
it.
Nice. She's the walking exclamation point, everybody, and she's a Star Trek encyclopedia, some say. Jenny R. Johnson is neither of those, but she's a paintress, and she's here.
Ah, here I
That's a
am.
cool shirt too, actually,
It
whatever that
is
is.
such a cool shirt.
It's a
Dungeons and
Dungeons and
Dragons.
Dragons shirt.
Oh, that's the
It's-
ampersand. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
And it's made
Cool.
with bleach.
So
Oh my God, I just got that it's an ampersand. Whoa.
I
Yeah,
actually
it's like
have
they
seen
made
that
like
before.
a
bleach.
yeah, it's
That's
so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Freaking.
yeah.
Whoa. That's cool.
I know.
Wow. Do you guys remember when everybody had those acid wash jeans
Yes.
like in
Oh,
like
yeah.
1990
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
pegged pants? Are those coming
Mhm.
back?
Oh,
How
Ask
weird
Peter.
would
I mean,
that be?
everything is coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
everything is coming back.
Yeah.
I have
That's
a-
Melissa Longo, everybody. She's wearing a Rise and Chill shirt that you could get at the description
Yes.
box below. Click the Star Trek and Chill online store and get your very own Rise and Chill shirt in your favorite color, size, shape, and style. Melissa Longo, everybody.
The walking problem.
No. Stop
Wait.
saying that.
What kind of problem? Doesn't sound good.
It's the first time Ryan's heard it, even
I
though
know,
I've said it multiple times. No, when he's present. But
Mhm.
Wait, you've said the walking problem before
Yes.
yes.
about yourself?
Yes.
Yes.
Huh. What does it mean?
I don't know. You said something about a problem, and then I said, "Yes, I'm the walking problem," and I've run with it.
Mhm.
Walking problem made by Melissa, everybody. All right, so that's cool. My name's Ryan T. Husk. I'm wearing a cool Romulan ale shirt.
That is
You
a
know,
cool shirt.
That's fun.
Where'd that one come
Some
from?
say it brings,
So
I don't know.
cool.
Some say it brings out my eyes because it's
does.
blue and white
It
and black with a
does.
little bit of pink in the corners. No, I
The
don't know about the
shirt
rest of it.
is, but the shirt has blue and white.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good match, actually.
Is it?
Mhm.
Yeah. Nailed it.
It does bring out your eyes
Yeah.
very much so.
Makes them go poof.
Mhm.
which is what you want in an eye, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you got those lashes that are naturally non-mascara, but look mascara.
Well, I have
They-
a little bit of an admission to make here. I
Like
do.
eyeliner.
I wear eyelash extensions. Is that a thing?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, I
alright
wear
then.
eyelash. I got them surgically eyelashed
Ooh.
because I was jealous of butterflies.
I
Don't
see.
butterflies have like long, I don't know.
I mean, butterflies are.
No, I
Cartoon ones do.
have very beautiful eyelashes, and it's annoying because they sometimes just get in my eyeball and
Yeah.
it hurts, scratchy.
Yeah.
And it hurts.
Yeah. And women oftentimes go, "Oh my God, I love your eyelashes. I wish I had your eyelashes." I'm like, I don't. Anyway, whatever. We're getting lost here. Amory's getting pissed.
Anne Marie's
Like,
face
what is this,
so
like, ridiculous
priceless to
Amory's
me.
mad because she has like 6 eyelashes in total.
Shut Like-
Ryan has all of them. Ryan has
I'm a collector.
everyone's.
All right. Anyway, this is about Star Trek, everybody. So please make sure which Star Trek alien has the best eyelashes?
Yeah, there you go.
That's a good question.
There are probably
Which
some good
star-
ones.
You know
In
who
your
this
own
one really,
observations or
really good?
theoretical?
Okay, so like when we had Thomas Supernaut on doing the virtual TrekCon makeup artist videos, and he did Tracy Coco as a Cardassian. He actually like used Kiss eyelashes, like from the Kiss eyelash company for hers, and
Wow.
hers looked amazing. So then I was like, oh, note to self, next time I need eyelashes, I'm buying these because they look so good. Like that was amazing. That was such a good video.
That was,
There were
yeah.
some, like very good, like relevant makeup tips just for daily life in there. In addition to aliens.
What she's trying to say is we miss you, Tom Supernant.
Yeah.
Come back to us.
I'm like so jealous that all the conventions get him, or the cruises get him, and he's doing New York. He's doing the Comic-Con cruises now too, which I'm like, I would snap him up so fast because
wow,
those videos they were putting out of him like doing Muhammad's Romulan ears and stuff like that, they were so cool. Plus, he has such great stories from like actually working on Star Trek for decades.
Yeah, that's amazing.
He's incredible.
And he likes cats.
Which is, generally speaking, a pretty good green flag.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
The best. Love that guy.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't lying. Look at this. Here's some butterfly eyelashes.
Yes, I actually do want to know what you're talking about.
Look at these guys.
Oh, they're like
Ow!
flippy things. Yeah.
And look at this guy. He's got the crate. Look at these are
Those are
legitimate.
antenna.
No, those are eyelashes.
Antennae.
Trust me, bro. No.
Oh my
Although I
God.
will say that when I first Googled butterfly eyelashes, everything that popped up was there's an actual brand that says butterfly eye. So I had to Google butterfly eyes instead. So just saving everybody time on their Googling.
Love your Google searches.
Yeah. If anybody ever looked at my Google searches, they'd be like, what is wrong with this guy? It's just butterfly eyelashes and prune juice and weird things.
Hilarious.
Everybody, please make sure you...
feet.
Neelix's feet. That's right. Close. Neelix foot close up.
That was great. I was like, you Google it. I'm not doing that.
Everybody, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for notifications. That's really important. That way you know when we go live. You don't even have to memorize it. And if you're listening in, give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. We'd really appreciate that. Also, please feel free to use the share functions right below. You see it says share. Click on that. You can share it anywhere.
If you do, then you'll hear, if you believe in love, that's love.
Oh, yeah. We love Cher.
Share.
Doesn't she have like a #1 hit in like 5 or 6 decades? Every decade for like, I mean, that's pretty incredible.
Every decade, yeah.
What
Cher
a
is
champ.
like,
And
Cher's
she's
amazing.
just turned 78.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
You mean
cool.
ew?
No, I said
Crazy.
that's cool. I said, ooh. No, she's amazing, and everybody
She's-
knows it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love
I love the
Cher.
way her voice has matured because you remember the songs from
She
like the
rules.
70s or
Mhm.
late 60s with
Okay,
Sonny
for
and
the
Cher.
60s.
It was very
That's how
like
iconic she
small
is.
and kind
Yeah.
of tinny, and then she just kind of opened it up like that.
Yeah.
And now,
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah. And I also like how she just like doesn't give a crap.
Yeah.
That's something I very much appreciate about her.
but she will sell it to the highest bidder.
What?
His face.
Starting share poop rumors.
No, it's called shareshit.com. Somebody better buy that quick.
Oh my God.
All right.
Oh,
So
that's great.
let's get
James
into it,
Gregory
everybody.
said Cher's gonna slap Ryan with her hair.
That's right.
Sharehair.com.
Oh, One Truck Fan just got the season 5, like the final season Blu-ray of Discovery.
Oh,
Nice.
yay.
I've been seeing people getting that. It looks
That's
awesome.
awesome. Yeah.
Okay, so hello to Dead Purple 7, our good buddy out in
Yay!
California's beautiful Central Valley. VFX Art DS,
Yeah.
Glenn Iverson, Cassandra, who recently said that our
Oh my
show's been
gosh.
getting better monthly, basically. She's been watching for
Okay,
a few
wait.
months and says they
One
keep getting
other
better.
like lovely thing I saw Cassandra do today was in the Electric Con like Facebook group for the New Orleans convention with Creation.
Oh,
She
right.
was like going around the Facebook groups letting everybody know how much time was left for the summer sale for
Nice.
ticket coupon codes. And I was like, wow, that's so lovely.
That's awesome.
It is very nice of her.
Cassandra, keep typing. We love you.
Yeah. And
Yes.
hello to Lucia out in Brazil. Chuck A. What's up, Chuck A? We're sending you lots of good vibes. Dave Gregory, who's sassy. Rashid, who always says nice things. What's up, Joshua? What's up, John Davis? Rose Kirby out in Derby, the UK. Bob D, who sends us funny tweets. Back of the head, that's John Orchiola of Screen Rant, and everybody else. We see all of you, Fran Iverson, as well. All right, let's get into this. Where do you guys want to start? We starting. Jeez, did we just really talk about butterflies that long? It's already this time. All right. Do we come up with which alien has the best eyelashes?
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know.
It could either be observed or hypothesized. You know, like you could say, for example, Dolomites. Is it Gallimites, not Dolomites?
Yeah.
Gallimites have the
They're-
best. What if they have that transparent skull, but they just have like crazy eyelashes and they comb them over to cover up their skull
Oh.
because they're kind of embarrassed. So you
Oh my
don't want
God.
to know what
Aw.
they're thinking.
I like the idea of Gallimites having luscious
Yeah.
lashes.
Like Captain Baudet.
Yeah.
All right. So first
Um,
things first, yes.
No, but one character that popped into my head, but
Ooh.
I just love their eyeballs anyway, is Major Kira.
Yes.
She has these huge, massive, beautiful brown eyes with
Yeah.
these lashes that complement.
Mhm.
So,
Agreed.
I bet
And that's
Neelix
not
has got some pretty
nice.
good eyelashes. His kind
I
of like
mean-
combined with his brow, I think, which
They
kind of
do.
combined with his
You just
hair.
brush up.
He does have some brow.
Is there like a camel alien? Because camels have crazy
They
eyelashes because they
do.
need those to protect them from all the sandstorms
Yeah.
and things.
Right.
So maybe like do Vulcans have really nice lashes?
Right, because they're sandy.
Yeah.
Right? Mm.
And in the
Mm.
60s, I know they had some awesome
Exactly.
lashes. Well, the women
Exactly.
did.
Yeah.
They were so stylish.
Oh, I know. I know. That's a lot of work though. You know, rocking that all the time.
Why back then?
Well, because they
They have
had,
fake eyelashes.
Mm.
yeah.
Oh, I
Like
thought
it
you
was
just
the
meant like
look, like
people
that,
were
like-
born with like
Yeah, they
crazy
were
eyelashes.
growing. It was
decades
something with
ago.
the
And then since
environment.
then, it was the great fluoride scare of 1981 that wiped all that out in everybody's water. There was fluoride and chemtrails.
Yeah,
And then that was it.
DDT.
That was the end
Yeah.
of the eyebrows.
They also did with the liquid liner,
Mhm.
the wingtips.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
bigger.
Mhm.
So we're 22 minutes in. And now.
Len
Do you have to talk
Iverson
about
will
Star
remind
Trek?
us we're more like 17. But
Oh,
See,
okay.
the Matt Boardman only just arrived. See, we're exactly on
okay.
time.
we were
Yeah.
stalling. All right,
There
now
you
we can
go.
go. The Matt is
Okay.
here.
Now it's time for the
Yes.
news.
This is from our good friends over at trekmovie.com. You may have heard of them. They're pretty big.
Gosh, I'm so excited about
is
this.
Oh, this
amazing.
is from our good
Me
friend, written
too.
by trekmovie.com staff.
We love
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like
So
that they're like, let's just zoom in on who we're like, our hearts are
I
like
know.
so excited for.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I
yeah.
know. So production
But-
begins for Star Trek Starfleet Academy. Is there any more we need to say on that? Because that's
So
pretty.
excited.
Everyone
guess
is
that's
stoked.
Yeah. Oh, I saw something on Twitter that had a side to side picture of Paul Giamatti, one not too long ago with hair, and now he has no hair.
Right?
And it's
Maybe he's a Bolian.
I noticed.
that he most likely will be an alien this
Yes.
Right.
because
Well,
he
remember,
shaved
we're
his head.
thinking he could
Yeah.
possibly be like a Tellarite or something like that. But what if he's a Bolian? What if he's a Galamite?
hmm
What if he's a
Ooh.
Dynamite?
Dynamite.
There's been some discussion that he has talked in the past about wanting to be a Klingon.
Exactly. Which is how he got the
And-
job.
Yeah. And the idea that we haven't seen a 32nd century Klingon yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you think they look like?
I don't know.
Well, it
You don't
also
know.
mentioned the facial hair, that he has facial hair. So we're
Oh,
what this combination is.
true,
cute.
true.
Well, that could just be that they just haven't, that's just before shooting and he shaved the next morning.
Look at Oded Frere, like
I know,
playing
he's-
the role
yeah.
of somebody else.
He looks so
He's
cute. Yeah, he's
cute.
taking
Yeah.
Carice Brooks. That's Carice Brooks. This is Carice Brooks.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yay.
This guy knows.
Gosh.
This guy, okay, this dude right here
Mhm.
wearing this getup, that
Yeah.
reminds me of my first day at a community college when I was a young 18-year-old.
Uh-huh.
And my Professor Blades, I believe his name was, showed up like that. He had no shirt, just a
What?
gold sparkly vest, and that was it.
Vests
with
were big in the
nipples
90s, baby.
blazing.
That's amazing.
And I was like, this is gonna be a fun semester. I didn't really say that. I was just like, oh God, I hate college. Because it was like an English class or something. It was like tough. And I was just like, let me just get through this. But he was really fun. So I
That's
was happy
good.
about that.
Mhm.
Can we give a shout out to professors and teachers all around the world? Because my
Yeah.
goodness,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're just all so wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the ones that aren't, even the ones that you think aren't.
Yeah.
When you get older, you look back and you're like, that dude was pretty freaking rad. I
Yeah.
really miss him.
The wedding reception I went to this weekend, I got to talk to like 8 of my old teachers because they're all my parents' friends, right? Because I'm from
That's
such
so
a small
cool.
place. And one of them, I haven't seen her in 20 years. And she was my favorite history teacher, and I loved her so much. And then we got to like, oh, I'm so excited.
Aw.
Aw. One
Lucky.
of my best friends works at a school, and she sent me a picture of her arm, and she's like, this is what my day has been like today. And there were teeth marks on her arm.
Oh God.
So
Oh,
yes,
hot.
appreciation for
Oh, yeah.
teachers
Oh,
and
from
educators
kids.
everywhere, because
Mhm.
yeah, a kid bit her
Yeah.
today.
Yuck.
Yeah.
But isn't it coincidental that we went completely off on a tangent, but it's actually not a tangent? It's like
It's
we're
not.
talking about professors. This is perfect.
Right.
This is exactly.
We're
So-
on topic.
Yeah.
Is it confirmed that Paul Giamatti is going to be a professor? Or no,
No,
he was going to be a
villain.
bad
The
guy, right?
villain.
He's
That's
a
right.
the
He was going to be
baddie.
the main villain, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's different then.
Which is
And
cool.
Oded
Mm.
Fair is probably going to be like an in and out kind of guy, I would
Yeah.
think.
I really
He's
want like his
reoccurring.
kid to be there or something, like him to have a kid and a kid to be there. I
Mhm.
feel like it'd be fun to see like what happens like when your parent is running Starfleet.
Hmm.
But actually going to Starfleet. What?
I just like your triumphant sip after that. If your parent is the head of Starfleet or whatever, and you went like, and that's all I have to say about that. Like the
It was
Kermit the
all I had
Frog
to
tea
say.
sip. So, so it also says that the show probably won't premiere until 2026, right?
Yes,
Right.
yes, that's been confirmed.
Yeah.
Oof, that's longer than I would have expected.
Well, I mean, if we think about that 18-month
Right.
thing that's like production time that Alex Kurtzman was talking about. And I mean, if they're not necessarily even cameras up right now, like they're just
Right.
like they're
Their first table read.
yeah, so we'll get there. We'll get there, you guys. We got this.
I'm just thinking,
excited.
like, how much post-production can there possibly be? Like, they're not,
I had wondered that
I'm-
too in the beginning of this. Like
I mean,
they're
they're
not
just
in
sitting in
space.
classrooms, right? But they're probably doing all this stuff too,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
true.
That's
You do
probably where all the
computer
post.
stuff. They're gonna
Ugh,
probably
I forgot about that's how they use their computers.
Mhm.
Ugh, that's
Yeah.
annoying. That'll take forever.
Mhm.
Possibly.
And it's Starfleet Academy, so you got like there's like the hub of the Federation, and maybe there's like new species coming, and maybe they're going to be doing
Shuttles landing.
extra like work on
True.
Mhm.
So wait
crazy
a minute.
aliens and stuff.
Can we revisit our timeline then?
Yeah.
Up next, let's look at it this way. Up next, Lower Decks season 5. I keep
Mhm.
thinking that we would have had some kind of announcement by now, but we have not. So maybe we'll get it on Star Trek Day because that's in like a week and a half or
One
something,
would
right?
hope, yes.
About what?
About when season 5
Oh no, didn't we
premieres.
get a date?
No, we
October
did.
23rd.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
it
did
is
get a date.
October.
Yes.
When did it happen? When did that get?
It
I
like
don't
really,
know.
it was like
Weeks ago.
no fanfare. It was
No.
so weird.
No.
There
I
weren't
don't
like
even
millions
remember
of
that.
It was
posts.
Yeah.
San
Like,
Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, it was
Okay.
San Diego. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
didn't
you're
they
right.
have like
that
posts with
other
like the
convention.
number like
Yeah.
going everywhere? It was
Mhm.
so throwaway.
That's right.
So weird.
Wow, that's so sad. They need to make a bigger deal of like the
I know.
final season of a
Yes,
great show to the
they
point where
do.
I was like, did we get a date? And then I remember thinking about that like yesterday, and I went,
Mhm.
nah, I would have
Mhm.
remembered if we did. And
Yeah.
I guess
Well, yeah.
A lot's
Especially
happened
since
since then.
there seemed to be more fanfare surrounding the Strange New Worlds trailer than
Mhm.
the announcement of Lower Decks final season.
Right.
wait, October 23rd. That's a Wednesday.
I
Isn't
think
that
Maybe
it's
it's the
26th.
24th.
Or oh,
Mhm.
I just know because I was looking at the to probably go viewing calendar, like viewing party calendar with the bar that we do it at.
Mhm.
cool.
Ooh, so that's an interesting little tidbit that the Matt Boardman has given us here. He's talking about just for the average show, like he worked on the final season of Arrested Development, and
That's
he's
not
saying,
an average show. That's a great one.
well, yeah, but it's a show that takes place in
So
present
good.
day, that isn't, you wouldn't think there would be a lot of VFX, and he said there were 100 to 150 VFX shots per episode
Wow.
of that. So if you think about
Wow.
what that
Wow.
means
Yeah.
in terms of, a show where all of a sudden you're,
Right. And that was
playing-
just to
That's
DH
amazing.
Winona Ryder. I'm just kidding.
Right.
I've never seen
Nice.
Arrested Development.
What?
but,
Arrested was like a phenomenon.
is that the one with Jason Bateman?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, he's great. Man,
Yeah.
he's great.
Yeah. I
Um,
remember seeing like an edit, like an editing suite shot of one of the Picard episodes, and the little like bar at the bottom with all the like sound and effects and blah, 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 like was just, it was crazy. It was crazy.
So, what I wanted to say on that respect was, so the 24th of of October is Lower Decks. What that means is it's literally the final 10 Thursdays of the year.
Oh, actually, though,
Oh boy,
the first
here we go.
the first 2 episodes are premiering the same day, according to IMDb.
Oh, they're doing that trick again?
Yeah, which is weird. Like, why do that? There's no need.
I know. I know.
Yeah, I thought it would have been cooler to be like it's just the last
That
10
means that
Thursdays.
means well, no matter what, the whole 10 episodes are
Lappies.
qualified for lappies. Exactly.
Mhm.
Okay, so basically what we're talking about here is first new Star Trek.
Mhm.
We have one thing to look forward to, right? That's Lower Decks. Unless Section 31, that's not going to be done by the end of this year, right? So what that means is for 2024, Lower Decks season 5. We can just focus on that, and then it's gone forever, unfortunately.
Maybe a
Then
movie. People are saying.
a movie event.
Yes.
And then probably the next thing might be Section 31. Well, although they're not doing a season for Section 31. Remember, they're just
No.
doing a probably 1.5 hour thing. That's like 2 episodes. So that'll have a much faster turnaround theoretically. But anyway, let's just assume spring-ish of next year, right?
Because I think that was mentioned. I think at San Diego Comic-Con, it was mentioned that it was.
Man, I need to pay attention to Comic-Con,
was
huh?
Early 2025,
2025,
right? Yeah. Because
Okay.
Strange New Worlds, we think, will be in the spring.
Spring, yeah.
Okay, so it's Lower Decks. Then Section 31, maybe we'll call it February,
Mm-hmm.
give or take, right?
That sounds good. Yeah.
And then we'll say Strange New Worlds season 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long wait for that one. Will be, let's call it
is.
somewhere March, April, May.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, there might be nothing until the following year,
Mhm.
Starfleet Academy in 2026.
Yeah. it's
Unless-
crazy. We haven't gotten a green light for Prodigy yet either.
Yeah.
Right. But that would take forever. Unless
Right.
maybe there's like the SETI Alpha audio
audio
drama.
drama.
Mm-hmm.
Because that could get
They're
knocked
just
out pretty
casting.
quickly, right?
Yeah.
Right? They're casting
Theoretically,
that.
yeah. Yeah, because they don't
And
have
if it's just
production
an
other than
audio
sound.
drama, I bet you that'll be done next year. I mean,
Yeah.
that'll be a quickie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a super quickie. So maybe there's that.
Although I kind of wonder what the holdup was in the first place to get to this point. So then I'm like, is there a problem with rights or something?
That's a good question. Because they announced it and then it was just nothing for like 8 months or something.
Mhm.
No, it was announced at Star Trek Day last
right.
year.
Oh God,
But
right.
but they
yeah.
had talked about it 3 years ago.
Or whatever.
Like
When
Alex
was the Star
Kurtzman or
Trek Day?
something mentioned it.
When was the Star Trek Day with the weird DJ? Was that like 2022? Or
That was
20?
I think it
2022.
was 22.
Yeah, that's when it
Yeah,
was
because
announced.
last year then there was nothing.
Yeah, the weird
Yeah.
DJ. I remember that. That was
Yeah, the
So
weird
awkward.
But Joshua Weave brings up a good point in the
Ooh.
live chat. The Origin movie, which is supposed to start filming at the end of the year.
Right.
right. So that would be probably 2026 as well, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
possibly.
Like, it's gonna really. Do you really believe it'll start filming at the end of the year and we've heard nothing about cast?
I think so.
Maybe.
Really? You think
I think
they're just
Skydance
that
is.
good at being quiet?
I think Skydance is going to be like in my first 100 days.
No, they're
I
not
will make
starting.
sure
They're not starting
that
till
we will
2025.
green light all movies. We're
Yeah.
gonna have an
But-
Origin movie. We're gonna have Star Trek 4. We're
Yeah.
gonna have Section 31 Part 2 movie event.
Right.
We're gonna have Avengers Star Trek.
Yeah, and a legacy
Yes.
movie.
And casting for Starfleet Academy didn't start until recently.
Yeah, it's true.
The announcements for it didn't start until recently. So they
Yeah, like
could
June?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
or in the spring.
Yeah.
Doesn't the Skydance guy like want to be involved in the movies too?
Mhm.
And so that deal doesn't go through till 2025. So that's another skeptical thing about it starting to film at the end of this year.
Yeah, but if it's already green lit and
Yeah.
and they say that they have projection for the Origin movie to start
Mhm.
filming this year. I mean,
Mhm.
but anything can happen because things are.
Is it weird that when people say Skydance, I think what a feeling? You know,
Hmm.
remember that song
Yeah.
from that from
Flashdance?
Flashdance, yeah.
I still think like,
Yeah.
what is that? What does Skydance even mean? Oh,
Dancing on the
I feel
ceiling?
like there was a My Little Pony named Sky Dancer, but I might be
aw.
making that up. Like in the old days, folks, not in the new days, in the old days.
There was a Transformer named Starscream. Are we?
Yes, there was. Nice.
And there
That's
was,
what they
the
should have
blue
named
guy
that
was
company. That's a hell of a name.
Thundercracker. Remember? I think the purple guy was like Dirge.
Oh.
Dirge.
Thundercracker. Oh.
What was the one that was like all the construction equipment? What was his name?
I don't
The
know.
Constructicons.
There was Constructicons? Is that what they were called?
Yeah, the six
Yeah.
construction trucks.
Yeah, they're like purple and green.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Constructicons.
So not the
Obviously.
dumpers.
No. Although there's a new band called Hosier. I say new,
Yes.
but they've been around a few years.
They have been.
Anyway, we got to
So-
focus here. We're losing Anne Marie.
But the
Sorry, I just got an email. I had to
what were the
respond to.
Transformers that lived on the garbage planet? What are they called?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
The Garbage Planet?
Yeah,
I think
like
you're
Earth?
thinking of GoBots.
Earth?
Yeah.
no. The Junkatrons. That's what they are.
Oh.
And they sing the Weird Al song.
Which
Transformers
Weird
the
Al
movie.
song?
Anyone? Dare to be stupid?
Oh,
Anyone?
that's a good song.
I know.
That's
I know.
from the album Dare to Be Stupid, if I remember
Yes.
correctly.
And it is featured
Oh.
in Transformers the movie, which has a banger of a soundtrack, by the way.
It does. It really
You
does.
know?
I bet you Glenn
Banger.
Iverson knows exactly what we're talking about. And
Yes.
so does Matt Boardman, the Matt
Yes.
Boardman, that is. Although Hot Rod,
Devastator.
really like
Devastator. Sorry, go
I
on.
remember, yeah, Devastator was when they all came together, right?
Yeah.
The construction. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Whew. Not you.
Phew.
Sorry. Busted. Now I'm getting.
Oh my gosh.
There's also like buzz about getting tables for the caucus. I'm like, okay, let me just
Junkions.
respond this really fast.
Junkions. Yeah. Junkions.
Junkions.
Yeah. And Eric Idle was one of them.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah.
So back to Starfleet Academy, everybody. This set the Star Trek stage, obviously Pinewood Studios in Toronto.
Hmm.
Now they all look really happy, so
They
that's
do,
cool.
don't they?
I'm just obsessed with Paul Giamatti's like.
Where exactly is
he's
Pinewood
so
Studios?
cute.
Okay,
Curious.
here's something interesting that I did not know. Maybe it was announced at San Diego Comic-Con, like everything else that I don't know. Sorry, I had my eyes focused on STLV. Much cooler,
Quite all right.
Hmm.
in my opinion. Okay.
Mhm.
It says, not pictured above, but also returning for Academy or Discovery's Tig Notaro as a series regular, which means she'll be there in every episode, basically,
So
right?
excited.
Amazing.
Yes. I
I
love
can't
that.
even believe they like scored that.
Wow.
But even more surprising to me, Mary Wiseman is Tilly as a recurring guest
I
Yeah.
star.
know.
Oh, that's so interesting.
We
Yeah.
thought she was a lead.
Yeah.
We thought, I think she was going to be the lead. And now she's recurring, as in she's just going to be in a few episodes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what happened there? I wonder if Tig Notaro now kind of took like that main spot, and I wonder why and what happened, or if maybe we
Tig
read into it
Notaro
too
like
much.
gave her the old showgirls push down the stairs or
Or
something?
maybe just Mary Wiseman just wasn't available to do
It
a
was
full
Jeff
series.
Stone.
Maybe she's just not available to do a full thing, but she could come back recurring. And so they said, we need somebody to fill that, that series regular
Yeah.
role.
I feel like that's likely. Mary
So
Wiseman
excited.
loves doing like plays and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm
That's
pretty
really cool.
sure, I mean, maybe we all read into it way too much, but I'm pretty sure Mary Wiseman was rumored to be kind of either a series regular
yeah.
or the series lead.
Right. Right. That I
Like,
was under that.
she was going to be
because they needed a
Drexler of
teacher.
Drexler's class.
Yeah.
Remember Drexler's class? Was it Drexler's class?
Wait,
What was
what?
that guy's name? The actor?
Also, like,
Anyway.
isn't this our new us just
Wait.
finding out that information? Like,
Yes.
how has this not been like more widely like broadcast? That's crazy.
Right. I feel like that's a bigger deal
Yeah.
than just, one line I feel like that's an article. I mean, did we miss this article? Everybody in
Yeah,
the
that's
live
what I'm
chat,
like.
let us know. Have we had our head in the Las Vegas sand
The
for like
nexus.
6 weeks?
How long
And we're
are
just
we
coming
in
up
that
for
nexus?
air, and we're just finding out all the stuff that's happened over the last 6 weeks. Because we're like, today in the news, STLV was fun.
We were very
And
distracted.
And everybody else is like, dude, I come here for the news. I shouldn't be telling you the news.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I just feel like I haven't
Dreisel's
seen
class,
that as
yeah.
a headline.
Mhm.
That's craziness. That's amazing. I love Tig Notaro.
Who was the actor in Drexel's class? It's killing me.
What is Drexel's
I have
class?
no idea what that even
Me
is.
neither.
Dabney Coleman. I remember he had like a
Oh,
name that I
what?
thought was like a lady's name.
What
Yeah,
is that
I've
word?
heard
Daphne.
of that person before, but I
Yeah, but
don't
what?
know Drexel's class.
I think it was one of those one season things that just
Like-
never made it.
Welcome back, Cotter?
Welcome back.
Yeah, that's a show. That's a show about teachers. in
Okay, so Robert
school.
Kaiser confirms. Oh, wait, is he talking about something
No,
else where
I
he
think
says
maybe. I just
he says
swear they
that
didn't
was
like
also announced
specifically.
at San Diego Comic-Con? That's
Yeah,
funny.
but I watched San Diego Comic-Con and I feel like I would have noticed if they like took Tig Notaro out of that threesome
Mhm.
of recurring of like
Mary
people who were
Wiseman,
coming
you
over
mean.
from Tig Notaro, like because it was like they announced her, Mary Wiseman and Oded Fair
Yeah.
as being like moving over from Discovery.
Yeah,
And
but they had them
They definitely
as
like sentenced them together.
they
Mhm.
but like as like legacy,
Yes.
but they didn't
Mhm.
sort of say what
And, like-
Right.
level.
Well, and then Robert Kaiser also says everything about Tilly being a lead or regular was only
Well,
fan
yes.
speculation, never
That's true.
actually hinted
That's
at by
true.
anyone
That's true.
official.
Yeah.
And this is very true.
Yeah.
No, but that's Robert Kaiser is just speculating on
Wait, are you
that.
out at karaoke again?
Yeah. He's in between Bee Gees songs
Yeah.
right now,
Waiting for
taking a
his
sip of some
turn.
cognac, going, actually,
staying
guys.
alive.
Yeah. All right.
Mm.
Well, that's really interesting. That's good to know. I'm surprised there was not a bigger deal made of that, though, honestly, because I feel like everybody believed that. Because why would Mary Wiseman leave as a series regular of one show to theoretically to join another show, but then that
With
other
that
show kind
backdoor
of got
pilot.
right,
Except
and then
she
that other show
hasn't been
kind
a
of got
series
delayed.
regular.
Not for a while. Not until
But she
this-
Well, because everybody
was.
thought she left to go be a series regular.
Right.
on
She
this.
was a series regular
in the
until that episode where she had the cadets in
Mhm.
season 4 and said, my calling is to go to Starfleet Academy, as
Right.
Anne-Marie said, backdoor
Right.
pilot. And then Starfleet Academy kind of got delayed, but it seemed like, why would she go from a series regular, because she was
Yeah.
a series regular,
beginning.
and then, oh, sorry, I'm going over to this other show now,
Mhm.
and then
Mhm.
only to be recurring like 3 years later.
I mean,
Yeah. Anything could be the reason.
and to be fair, the other show it doesn't exist anymore. So this was a good move.
Yeah.
They've wiped out Discovery?
Oh my yes.
It's out of existence? Oh, well, we're not supposed to talk about it. That's right.
It's not it's
Well-
not existing in a forward linear way.
Yeah, they got
Mhm.
evicted from the space.
They still exist. Sorry. They still exist. The
Aw,
loom
bummer.
did not get them.
Jenny, right now you're breaking the hearts of like 40 neckbeards in the internet. They were so happy for a second there.
Oh my gosh.
Or mouth
that we
breathers.
got-
Where does the term mouth breathers come from?
Shut up. I take offense.
I
Me and
don't know.
Tilly.
Yeah,
either.
what's wrong with
Okay,
that?
my favorite thing about Tilly was that she drooled in her sleep, and I'm like, yes, justice for people who drool in their sleep or in their sleep. I love that about her in the beginning of Discovery.
Drilled
I
in
like
their
her in the
seat.
beginning.
Oh, what
They're
is what do
asleep.
we just went from PG to a different
Woo!
rating.
Uh-oh. Not again.
Drooled in their seat.
I love her.
Not again.
Okay.
Hmm.
So that's really interesting. I wonder what that means. I wonder if Tig Notaro is going to be basically like the lead the lead adult, and then the kids will be like, I'm sure they'll be,
Oh my God.
they'll
I
have
want her to
their
be the
own
guidance
series leads.
counselor. Like,
She'll probably just be like the engineering professor, right?
yeah, probably.
Yeah, they kind of
And
had
then-
her teaching in some of the
Tech
episodes
ed.
of Discovery.
And then
It'd be
when
funny
a
if she
kid
was
is
like-
bad,
Mhm.
I was just gonna say when a kid is bad, she duct tapes their mouth
Nice.
closed.
I was thinking if she was
Duct
like,
tapes them to a
Zero
seat.
Turbo.
if she was like,
Turbo shaft.
if she was like Boothby, only like engineering.
She's like
So
the
she's just always
bartender.
like around like fixing stuff and like,
Yes.
like spouting wisdom, but like never actually teaching anything.
Like
I want that.
O'Brien too.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Ah, she's a future O'Brien.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, me too.
All right. So that's interesting. I'm sure we're going to get a lot more Starfleet Academy news in the next, I don't know, 18 months, I guess.
Mhm.
So
We're going to get a
excited.
few shots from set. Then we're going to get a teaser. Then we're going to get an official trailer.
Yep.
Then we'll get a show.
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll get like merch and boxes sent out.
Oh
and
my
stuff.
God.
I was just
Cosplay
looking through.
t-shirts.
I was just looking through some old boxes
Oh, no.
yesterday from Paramount. And this
Oh.
was fun. This was from Picard season 2. These were 10 forward coasters that I never used yet.
Cool.
This
Those
was
are really
kind of fun
cute.
to I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about some of these
That's
great
so
things
cool.
because sometimes when something's really cool, you go, I'll just tuck it away.
Yeah.
I'll keep it in the box for now. I'm like, I'm just going to keep these inside of a Picard box forever. What a waste.
Yeah.
I should use these. Look how cool this
Yeah,
is.
Oh, I love
you
that. That's
should use
awesome.
them.
Yes.
They're
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, you really
It's
should.
funny you mentioned that because I just found because I did the same thing with the lower decks liquor. Not that I'm a drinker,
Yeah.
but the lower decks box, and so it has the
Oh.
whiskey and the simple syrup
Yes.
and all of that stuff.
Oh yeah, that stuff's
Yeah.
fun.
The lemon that I didn't realize that started rotting.
Oh, no.
Then I
That happened to a few
regifted the
people.
whiskey.
Yeah, I
How
have
could you do
whiskey.
that?
It's a good regift.
Whiskey's delicious.
It is
Anyway.
delicious.
So thank you to Paramount Plus.
And
You guys are awesome. And we
That is
appreciate
awesome.
everything.
They're
Wait.
the best.
Oh, wait a minute. Is there no?
Boxes.
No, they're still going to have Paramount Plus. Let's get
Well,
into that
it's
next
unlimited.
news because that's
Yeah,
actually
definitely
what we're
Paramount
talking
Plus.
about here.
Mm.
I mean, it might be rebranded. Actually, before we go to that, we'll go to
You know,
Twitter.
you
Cool, right? It's awesome.
So excited. Again,
so
I love
cool.
Holly Hunter and I can't
Yeah.
wait to see this show because
I know, this
she
is
did it.
wild. That's so
Yes.
cool.
I'm
Right?
like obsessed with that.
He's so excited. Also, is he taller than I thought? Or like, why did
That
he
Well,
too.
Holly
Taller
Hunter's
than-
small.
Yeah, she's 5'2".
Also, like that guy who's his
Yeah.
co-star in Sideways is so tall, I think. Maybe I'm getting this one. I just can't
Yes,
believe
he
this
is
year
actually. You're right. Yeah.
he's in Academy and then he's also in Downton Abbey, like the movie. His year's amazing.
Oh, right.
Like,
Yeah.
Love that.
Mhm.
Downton. Does Downton
Downton
mean
Abbey 3.
downtown?
No, it's the name of
No.
Abbey.
Yeah.
But look,
Like
they all
I don't
kind
know
of
what
look like a fun cast.
Yeah, they do. It
I'm
looks like
really
they're having a good
excited
time.
about this.
It is
Woohoo.
cool.
It's also so fun to be like, who stands by who? Like, I can't wait to go back and look at this once we know like their roles and
Yeah.
who's friends.
Right.
Oh, so fun.
this is from our good friends over at trekmovie.com.
Get
Jenny's
outta here,
pal,
Ben.
Edgar
Bronson.
Bronfman drops 11th hour bid for Paramount. Skydance merger set to complete in early 2025.
This is so
Awesome.
shady.
It's official. Why do you say it's shady?
Yeah, why is it
Okay,
shady?
because they say that like the new bid, Bronfman, he dropped out. So it wasn't that Paramount was like, okay, we'll do the original thing. It's just like they did the bid, messed up the deal, dropped out, and then like, how's Skydance supposed to feel? Like,
I feel like
I think
Bron-
Skydance is pretty happy. I don't think they
Bromley,
care
yeah,
about
yeah.
anything.
oh,
I think that jerk
I-
guy just did that as some kind of weird power play thing
Yeah.
I
for
just felt
other
like-
business. You know what I
like,
mean? Like I feel like it was like,
yes.
look all the money I can get together, blah blah blah. I know, like, oh, it didn't work out, and now he's like, whatever, it's cool. Blah,
I just felt like Paramount,
Yeah.
when I read this like headline, I had assumed what happened was that Paramount was like, no, we still love you, Skydance. Like, sorry our head was turned. We're really grateful for your great deal.
yeah.
Like, but no. It was just that the other guy left, the person who turned their head left. Like,
No,
Like,
Turned their head.
couldn't
Maybe, like, the
really
whole time
guarantee the money.
Yeah, they were like in the back room with Skydance, and they were like, "Listen, we're just gonna deal with this idiot, okay? Just,
Yeah.
like, let's give us 2 weeks, and we'll get rid of him." But like, you know,
I mean, it was the final hour, but
Yes.
it's still the final hour.
Mhm.
And that was part of the negotiation. So
Yeah.
they have to listen to everyone. They can't just say, okay.
Yep.
I heard one
exactly.
of the investors with that Bronfman guy was Mr. Vup. So
Right?
no,
That's
thought
the
he was
vibe
one
I'm
of the-
getting from it.
he was one of the guys.
Yeah.
oh, but Mr.
Yeah.
Buck is like progressing. There's a screenplay contest with like 5,500 applicants, and he's like one of the top tier selected to advance to the next round. He's so
Wow,
cool.
great
Dominic
job to Mr.
Burgess.
Vup.
No way.
Yeah,
Good for him.
he's an awesome follow.
That's
He also
cool.
has like a recurring role on that Apple TV show, what's it called? Palm Royale, or the one, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do know which one.
What's it
you're
called
talking about.
though? I can't remember.
I
Palm
think-
something.
It's like
Yeah.
He's great in it.
Yeah.
He's like he like works at the dress shop that all the women go to. And I'm always like, this guy's
Mhm.
amazing. Mr. Buff was underused. They should never have
Mhm.
killed him off. He's so great.
Agreed. He would have been great for them to like add to the crew for the second season, for him to die off in the second season to make way
Yeah.
for the TNG people.
Oh.
I did feel
Hilarious.
bad
What
for
do
what
you
happened to all
mean?
those people.
Oh my God,
Like
absolutely.
they clearly set up season one was clearly a setup for a 3-season arc with all of those characters.
Yes.
I'm sure they didn't say, oh, you'll only be in 2 seasons or you'll get killed off or anything like that. Agnes Girardi, you'll be one of the Borg good guy queens or something. No, like they clearly thought they did them wrong. I feel bad for them, but you know, I mean, if you're going to do people wrong like that and be kind of rude to them like that and really kind of break their hearts and screw them over like that, at least do it for the right reasons, which they did, which was to get us TNG
I mean,
season
that's it.
8.
It's
So
it's
I'm like,
difficult to be
"Hey,
mad
sorry.
about that.
Hey,
Yes.
nuts to you guys.
Mhm.
I feel your pain,
Mhm.
but I have no regrets.
Well,
And
you know,
then-
the other thing is that like the season 2 and 3 were shot back to back. So at least they didn't go around after season
True.
2, like waiting for the phone to ring.
Yeah, totally.
Like,
That's a good point.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the great thing about Star Trek is that they're part of the family.
yes, and they can
Now,
come
and
back on
they-
another series.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Another series. They come to all the conventions. They get to reap all the
Absolutely.
benefits of having been part
I
of
don't know.
universe.
I don't think Elrond is coming back for another one. Remember young Elrond?
You never know.
It
Also,
would be
like
cool.
Majel said, like you go to conventions, your popularity rises, they might write you back. Like
Mm,
that was really great advice for
I was
Deanna
gonna
Troi.
say it would be cool
Yeah.
to see them in lower decks, but I guess that ship is sailing, isn't it?
maybe.
Well, we
kind
also don't
of.
know. Like their wording for like it not coming back after this kind of left it as like there could be a movie or something.
Mhm.
Never know.
And who knows what will happen?
Mhm.
Well, yeah.
So Greg
'cause-
Kenzo says it's Palm Royale. So yeah, that's good.
okay,
You
yeah.
guys got it.
Okay.
Mhm.
The inferior, the
knowledge.
royal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What is Palm Royale?
It's a show.
It's like their
yeah,
hotel or
it's a
country club or something. I don't know.
country clubs that this girl is trying to get into.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Mhm.
But it has a good cast, so we'll watch it.
Yeah, who is your
And Mr.
favorite character? EGT reminds me that it's not Elrond, Ryan, it's Elnor.
Oh, I thought you
know,
did that
I
on
know.
purpose.
He
I
does it
did.
on
I
purpose.
Yeah,
did,
okay.
yes.
It's a Ryan
Yeah,
joke.
but thank you. But thank you. They have the same letters except for a D. Uh, so here's the thing. What was your favorite? Who was your favorite of the four rejected
Ooh.
Picard lead characters?
Rejects.
Girardi,
Mhm.
Rios,
Oh, he's so
Elnor,
Mhm.
or who's the fourth?
cute. Koji.
Oh,
Soji.
Soji
Soji.
Dodge Cora.
Yes.
Yeah, but specifically Soji having been.
Yeah, so Girardi, Rios, Elnor, or that's a poll.
Rio's
That
100%.
is obviously
Whole.
yeah. Rios was amazing for a million reasons.
Mhm.
But actually, like now that I think about it, these characters were all so good. Like
Oh my God, yeah.
Elnor brought like that amazing Romulan rich like history with him, especially those
Mhm.
Romulan nuns who were incredible. And
Oh my God,
then
yeah.
like Girardi, I felt like she really brought a lot to the table with like
Yeah.
I wanted to know way more about her
Oh,
background in
yeah.
science.
Same.
Like,
Mhm.
and that also she rocks red dresses so hard. And then
Yes.
like the so what is her
She
name?
was an outstanding
Soji?
actress too.
Doll.
My
Yes,
goodness.
she is. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Alison Pill's amazing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was just
Whoa.
on Broadway in a show.
Yeah.
And Uncle Vanya.
I saw her in a show on Broadway with Christopher Walken,
Oh,
My
cool.
posse's on
Amazing.
Broadway.
Lieutenant of
Nice.
Inishmore, and it was the bloodiest play
Oh,
I have
wow.
ever seen, but it was amazing
That's cool.
because she was amazing and Christopher Walken was amazing.
Mhm.
I feel like people sell new Star Trek short. Like this one, they all had really great character development.
Oh my God, yeah.
Those
And shout out to
four were
Michael
out-
Chabon for like,
Yes, he's
Because
amazing.
I mean, that
Like-
honestly, people are so attached to those characters and are so, because there are some people that are very vocal about the fact that they think season 3 shouldn't have happened the way that it did, and that, that they
And
should have
also we
been.
got Michelle Hurd from
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely, yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
he was great.
She was the one that survived outside of the legacy people.
Mhm.
Right.
Well, what you have to do is date a legacy person.
Right.
She got
knew
there
that-
on her
She knew the
own.
trick.
She got there on her own. She didn't
But, like,
join in season 3
so
because of 7.
Who
Doll
did
like
she
was working
date?
to
Oh, I
towards
see. You
seven.
mean the show in the show. I thought
Yes.
you meant like
But like Doll tried that trick by going off with Wesley. Just he didn't bring her back for Prodigy.
I will say that the reason I kind of feel bad for them is not just because they're humans and they deserve to be felt. Oh, Rios is at 47%. That's cool.
Mhm.
But because they were all really good actors
Yeah.
and they were really well thought out,
Mhm.
deep, multidimensional characters. And they're just
Yeah.
extremely talented.
Yeah.
Like
So
Issa
talented.
Briones, I mean, it's no skin off her back. She's an incredible actress and a Broadway singer. Like she'll be fine. Girardi, amazing actress. Rios,
Oh, yeah.
hey, good soccer skills.
Well, yeah, and he's already in a new show.
Yeah, he is. What is that again? I can't
I
remember.
can't remember, but I saw that recently that he's in something new.
Yeah.
I can't remember
Write
what
that
it
down.
is. And yeah, and Allison can sing too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Right.
Mhm.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny. I just saw her in a clip on like Facebook from a clip from Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen with Lindsay Lohan.
Yes, that's the first time I saw
I
her.
was like, wait a
in that
minute.
movie.
Some
Yeah.
people call her Lindsay Lohan. Is that how you're
No.
supposed to say it? Yeah,
Maybe.
Lindsay Lohan.
Lohan.
Like I think that's like the Irish way of saying it.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Lindsay
buy that.
Lohan. So I
I'll buy
wonder
that.
how she pronounces her actual last name.
That's a good question.
Oh,
Thank you.
no.
Hmm. Let's all think
I
about that
saw
for a
her
moment.
on Ellen. She called her Lindsay Lohan.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I believe Ellen, some people call it Elm.
Nice.
That's what I
Hilarious.
Isn't
Mhm.
that what they do? Anyway, so everybody
Yes,
make sure
I
you vote
agree.
in that one. I mean, they're all great. I feel bad for all of them, and they were all amazing. But
Okay, so Muhammad wrote in saying that circling back to the Discovery people moving over, he says that it was announced that Nataro and Picardo would be joining as series
Oh.
regulars. Bear and Wiseman will be guest stars. Okay,
That's-
so
well,
now
yeah,
know.
We were
knew
very
that.
distracted.
We knew that they were announced as series regulars, but
Yeah.
But Mary Wiseman as a recurring person, that
Yeah,
I didn't know. I
apparently.
thought she was,
So,
but
yeah,
where?
I
At
didn't know
San
that
Diego
either.
That's
Comic
news
Con?
to me
Mhm.
too.
Yes, so he found it
Okay.
in a Nerdist article from July 27th.
Mhm.
Okay.
Great
so-
write-in. Yay,
Yeah.
thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
and
that was happening right when we were going to Vegas. That's why
Yeah.
we were lost. We
Yes.
were
Mhm.
just.
I was at the pool already. Or almost.
Exactly.
I was packing all our seventh rule pins
Mhm.
into.
Yeah, I was like
back.
listening to San Diego Comic-Con's panel on double speed. I guess that's what
Actually,
I get.
Jenny was at. No, you weren't at San Diego Comic Con. You almost were, though.
I was there in spirit.
Yeah, your work was there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were going to say something, Melissa Longo?
EG Entertainment in the live chat says Orla Brady needs some love here too, and I
Yes.
totally agree.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
actually, Orla Brady got so much love in Vegas because our friend of the show, Dr. Trek Larry Nemechek, he had two panels, and one of them had like one trivia question that was like, who was a regular guest who was
Mhm.
actually on Picard, who's also been on Doctor Who, and it was Orla
Oh, yeah.
Brady,
Yep.
and that's
A
so
recurring
like
character? Okay.
no, she was
Yeah.
actually listed as a regular. So that's like what tripped everybody up.
Really?
She was
Yeah.
apparently a series regular on season 1, or I guess probably
Really?
1.
Yeah.
Dr. Trek would know.
Yeah, it must have been
Write
one,
her
yeah.
As that.
Which I'm also like,
Well,
put her
sometimes
in
a
more.
series regular is sometimes someone is listed as a series regular, but not in every episode.
Yes,
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
Like
but
Jake
even
Sisko.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, but even still, Jake Sisko had a lot more. I mean,
Oh,
and
yes. Yes. Yeah, for sure.
It didn't feel. She didn't feel like a series regular. Like
No.
Nob was a reoccurring.
Yeah.
But he felt like a series regular, and she felt like the reverse.
Yeah, because once they left Earth,
Mhm.
then she was done. Then she was done. Ooh, Benjenium says, Ryan, Elnor DeGeneres.
It's
so
funny.
good.
It is funny. I
That
like
is
that.
funny.
I like that. Yeah.
All right, so let's close out this poll. I was just kind of stalling to get people's answer on this. Okay. Which was your favorite of the Star Trek Picard characters that got the shaft? 12% said Elnor. Now, granted, everybody, we understand that you still liked everybody, that you're not saying poo-poo on the other guys. 16% said Girardi, 29% said Soji, and 41% said sweaty soccer ball kicking Rios.
Mm.
Seat drool, seat drool. All right.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. My Latino face is starting back up.
All right. So back to Skydance, everybody.
Yes.
Early next year, what's going to change, if anything? What do we need to know here?
They're going to cut some linear media.
I don't know what that means.
That some
Kinda
of the like
talked about it,
regular like CBS TV programming, like newsy, like the stuff that's just like on TV at a certain time,
Mhm.
that there's going to be cuts, and that could even translate down to like, you know, cutting back like local programming, you know, like from the local stations, like that
Mhm.
kind of thing, like cutting costs across the board in those areas. So it's not a matter of like going in and just like knocking out streaming, because that's not the focus. The focus is trying to figure what streaming is.
What
and
kind of
how to make it
shows are
work.
on local television in Nova Scotia?
Well, a lot less than there used
Murdoch
to be, actually.
Mysteries. So good.
Like we used to have like that's actually a really good example of this, because we used to have like the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, CBC,
CBC
used to
Love
have
CBC.
local news, and like local as in like we had local news in Cape Breton. And there was local news in like 2 or 3 different places in other parts of Nova Scotia. And then over the years, as funding gets cut, that gets, knocked down. So the Cape Breton news is gone. Now the Nova Scotia news is gone. So it's only like, there's only national. So there's still a local kind of like, oh no, I think that's actually gone now. Anyway, I don't have cable. I don't know, but
I always kind of picture Nova Scotia as like a farming community.
I mean, we're more fishy than farmy, but
That makes
there's,
sense.
But also like
there-
I don't know if Canada's the same, but like other parts of the empire have their like you're required to have like a certain percentage of your TV stations like made in your home country.
oh yeah. Like CanCon, we call it Canadian content. Like there's a certain amount of Canadian content
Which
on
I
TV, on the
love.
radio. Yeah.
Yes. Then I'm like, ooh,
That's
good. That ensures I
confusing.
get
Mhm.
Canadian shows.
Well, because otherwise it would just be like we'd just be inundated with stuff from the States. I mean, we are anyway. Like there's a pretty
Family Matters and Who's the Boss?
which
Canadian
was
TV's amazing. So good.
I've never seen a Canadian show, I don't think.
sure you have.
You never saw Orphan Black?
No, he has.
Orphan Black. Have you ever seen the Trailer Park Boys?
Mm-mm.
What else?
Private
The
Eye?
State?
Have you ever seen
Was-
Degrassi Junior High?
Was the state, what was the state Canadian?
State.
They were like a SNL, another SNL. There was one that was Canadian
No,
that I
it was
saw.
that was oh God, what's it called?
Oh, Boys in the Hall.
Kids in the Hall. Kids in the Hall.
Kids in the Hall.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
SCTV
Yeah,
was the
it's
other
that.
one. Yeah.
Star
I saw a
Trek
little bit of-
Discovery?
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Star Trek, I guess.
Yeah. Stargate. You've seen Stargate, I'm sure.
Stargate's Canadian?
Well, it's filmed in Canada with Canadian crews. And
That's not what I mean.
I know. Yeah, you're right.
All
You're
right,
right.
well, here's the final answer on
Okay.
Skydance here.
Mhm.
The final Skydance.
Yeah, Schitt's Creek. Yeah.
And
Oh
the
yeah,
Green Gables?
obviously. Oh my
Yes.
God.
It
Oh,
says-
which mate, I have a tie-in for Schitt's Creek. So obviously we know that like the guy from Schitt's Creek's in Only Murders in the Building this season.
Mhm.
And I just watched the season premiere and there's a certain Starfleet captain who's in it.
Oh
And that's all I can
boy.
say. But
Yes,
yeah,
no spoilers.
get
Mhm.
I haven't
excited.
watched that yet.
Oh my God, it just came out today and it's amazing. Okay, sorry. There just
That's
haven't been any
okay.
articles about it yet, and I don't want to do spoilers, so that's all I can say.
Mhm.
Love that guy or girl. Or
Yeah.
it's Scott Bakula. Okay, so here's the information. It reads, as for Star Trek, we are back where we were last month. Skydance has outlined a plan to reevaluate Paramount's franchises to fuel a, quote, powerful and repeatable IP ecosystem, end quote. In a presentation to shareholders, Star Trek was one of the key franchises I sure hope so, highlighted to illustrate this strategy. Skydance and future Paramount CEO David Ellison also noted how he had a long-standing relationship with Paramount, including acting as an executive producer on the last 2 Star Trek feature films. Really, I don't remember seeing his character.
Mhm.
Executive
Income. That's what it
That's a good
says.
one.
He was acting as executive.
Great joke.
Yeah, I don't remember that one. Incoming Paramount president Jeff Shell also talked about seeing Paramount Plus becoming part of an ultimate bundle, endorsing Paramount's previously stated goal to find a joint venture partner for the streaming service that is currently home to Star Trek TV and movies. Shell also expressed how Paramount in general could be looking for more licensing opportunities, which could impact Star Trek either in terms of the catalog of previous films and television or possibly for new originals. Okay, here's the question.
Mhm.
When he says an ultimate bundle, I think 3
Cable?
or 4,
Yeah.
streaming services together, or like kind of like, NBC, Universal,
Yeah.
and, whatever else they're with, or, Warner Brothers is bundled with people, Disney, ABC, ESPN, or all together, things like that.
Yeah.
But then they just say find a joint venture partner. So that's just one other service.
Right.
Is
Well,
that
the
really a
joint
bundle, or
unless
is that
unless
just
the
a
they
joint
duo?
venture
bundle in with
already might
another
be,
one. Yeah.
they might already have joined.
So my
Bundle in
question
with a
is,
bundle.
which group is the best to bundle with Paramount? My first thought was Peacock, NBC, because then it would be like Star Trek coming back home to NBC.
Mhm.
That'd be fun. And then it would also be in the same kind of bundle as Universal,
True.
right? And Universal Studios is doing the Star Trek thing. So maybe there's a little bit of
Yeah.
groundwork there.
It's
But-
funny because then there's NBC and CBS.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
those are enemies.
What? But maybe this is like
So is
maybe
Skydance buying Paramount from CBS? Does that mean CBS won't have a hand in it, or how does that work?
CBS is under the umbrella, isn't it? Under Viacom?
It's something
Right.
Viacom,
I kinda-
CBS, Paramount?
So they're
Something
still
that
going to
Tony
be
said.
together.
Yeah, it sounded like though they have to buy one of those, and then once they buy it, then they can change their name to that.
Right.
Like
Yeah. It's a
that's
bit
why
So are
it's so
they-
confusing.
So are they buying
So I think what's going to
Paramount
happen is there's not a
from
Skydance anymore.
Viacom? Oh, so
not Viacom
Skydance will
anymore.
just merge into it, and they're all just going
Well,
to stay the
they're
same.
gonna be it, but then change their name.
because they want to
They're
be
buying it.
Paramount, right?
Yes, exactly.
It's like if the 49ers got a new ownership group, but they're still the 49ers and they
Yeah.
still play in the NFC West.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because
Okay.
Paramount has the name and the history and the
Right. And
And
Anne
there's-
Marie knows the NFC West also has the 3 other teams.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah,
Right, Go
yes,
ahead.
I knew that.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I'm just like giggling about this slide that's in the Trek movie article that they took from the presentation. It's just like
3 other teams.
not useful at
Seahawks.
all.
Raiders.
Oh, it's the Cardinals, the
Oh, it's-
Seahawks,
Well,
and the Rams.
Cardinals.
the Matt Boardman says CBS is under the umbrella of Paramount Global.
Yes.
So I
And isn't
think
it Paramount?
Something like they're buying CBS then or Skydance then becomes CBS and then they merge or there's some sort of like step thing that Tony had mentioned. It's just
We'll have to have him
so
back to
complicated.
explain it to us again.
yes. It's so like he has such a great head for this.
If
It's
he's
amazing.
watching this right now, he's never coming back. He's like, I can't undo what you guys just did.
Yeah.
I don't know where to
But
start.
the
with
thing
you
is,
guys.
like, I could listen to it for forever because it's so
Me
too.
fascinating.
I love it.
And also it's a really great look into just like how these things
Right.
work.
Wait a
But with
minute.
something that we understand a little bit more, although clearly not that well.
When did Viacom disappear?
That was the unmerger thing. When was that? Wasn't it around the time like before Discovery?
How did I get a copyright takedown from Viacom
I
if
thought-
Viacom doesn't exist? Tell me that.
I thought they just
Riddle me that,
unmerged.
folk.
Good question.
Anyway. Oh my gosh.
Speaking of our pal Ben Genium here,
Uh-huh.
it's from twitter.com. Oh, wait, Anne-Marie, we're about to change the subject.
Oh,
Ben
My favorite
Genium
thing ever.
tweets out Taryn Waltke.
so fun.
Demands you watch Star Trek Prodigy on Netflix so you get a season 3.
Oh my God, that was
So
amazing.
good.
Mirror universe, Aaron.
It's so good.
It's so brilliant. Like, how did we not all call him Taryn?
What are you pointing at there, Ryan?
Karen, a sword. I don't know what this
Nice.
is, but this one's a sword hilt.
It's just a
handle.
belt buckle, I think.
I'm just down here looking at his belt buckle.
I'm looking at everything. Look at this hair back. That's
Like
kind of
if you're-
cool.
Howard Wolowitz of Mirror Universe.
It's amazing. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
It is so well done. I love that.
Great
Mhm.
stuff. Ben Genium. Excellent work.
Mm.
Oh. Also a bit of sad news, everybody.
Oh no.
Yeah. From twitter.com and everywhere. Everybody knows Patty Yasutaki passed away a few days ago. This is from Robert Beltran. He says, today I attended a memorial for my friend Patty Yasutaki. Most know her from screen and TV. I shared the stage with her in over 300 performances in a play written and directed by the great Louis Valdez. She was creative.
Louise?
She was a creative. Oh, Louise Valdez. Yes, of course. She was a creative, meticulous artist, a wonderful actress. R.I.P. Patty.
Oh, so
Mhm.
I just loved reading this, and I attached a link to the follow-up tweet he did too, which was also like, oh, so beautiful.
Mhm.
I don't know which
As
that
we
is,
know,
but
she
it's
passed away on August 5th. So really nice to see this.
August 5th. I thought it was just a week or two ago. Has it been 3 weeks already?
yes.
Wow.
A lot's happened in the last
Okay,
week.
so
Well, it got announced a couple days after that.
Mhm.
he also says at the memorial for Patty, which was at the East West Players Theater in Los Angeles, both Gates McFadden, we know she shared a lot of scenes with her, and George Takei spoke movingly about her. Thank you, George and Gates, for your beautiful tributes to an extraordinary artist and woman.
Oh, that's lovely.
Beautiful stuff.
I
from
love that so much. I
Robert
love
Beltran.
Alyssa Agawa, and we're just getting to her episodes on Seventh Rule, and she had
Just
been on my
started.
wish list for this.
She's
Mhm.
just being introduced on the 7th rule,
Oh,
right
yeah.
when the actress passes away. It's really sad. I always remember her as just like that really nice nurse that would be like, yes, doctor. And, she was always sweet and helpful.
But
And then she turned into like
also-
a funny primate thing in Genesis, right?
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
kind
she
of view
did.
her as like the amazing nurse who, like, if Dr. Crusher like messes up, she'll be like, didn't you mean this?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you had said this before, because like she is Dr. Crusher's
She was
back, but,
everything
like,
Dr.
Mm.
Solar wishes she was.
yeah, and she like noticed like this plant didn't grow this much. Like there's more mold on this plant than there should have
Yeah.
been for just an overnight. Like she was like low key solving mysteries.
Mhm.
Like we just needed so much more of her. I loved
What-
her.
Yeah, agreed.
What great representation for nurses too, because
Yeah.
nurses
absolutely.
are amazing. They
Yeah.
do amazing work.
Man, ain't that the truth?
Which is
Have
also
you-
something TOS actually did, I thought, like a pretty good job
Nurse
of.
Chapel.
Like
Mhm.
Nurse Chapel, like was there, like actually like doing stuff and taking charge on like helping Uhura relearn, and I just like love that both of them got so much screen time.
Right.
If anybody's
always
ever
should have had
taken a
more.
trip to the hospital recently, or if you've had a loved one pass away, or somebody in hospice, or
Mhm.
somebody that needed 24-hour care for a certain amount of time, you always end up looking at these nurses and going like, wow, you guys are
Mhm.
freaking angels. Like the
Mhm.
work they do, the patience they have, the
Yeah.
fact that they just keep going,
Yep.
whether they're cleaning poop or whether they're blocking an artery that's spurting in their face,
Mhm.
like whatever
Mhm.
they're doing, it's unbelievable the work that they do. And it's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
nurses deserve a
Yeah.
lot of love.
Yes, they
Really
do.
And the amount they know. And the amount they
Yes.
know that also like comes from the practical end of
Yes.
things. Like there's so many times where like the nurses like teach you during residency or medical school and also after, because they're the ones like applying it and then telling you like getting like so amazing at like what to look for and initial signs. Just amazing. I love nurses. They're my favorite.
Same. Shout out to the UCLA nurses too. I just have to say they're all incredible. Every single one that I encountered while Aaron was in the hospital.
That's awesome.
But yeah. Nurses, amazing.
Hey, my brother's a nurse. Shout out to him.
Amazing.
Nice.
Yeah. That's so
Although
awesome.
I can't see it because I don't think he has very good bedside manner. I don't know how he seems like
Maybe it's just with you.
Maybe you taught
a Robert
maybe
Picardo
he like
kind of
learned how to
flavor.
have patience from you.
I think he's just stoic.
Okay.
I think he's not patient. I think he's stoic. He's just like, whatever. I'm just gonna go home and watch football. I don't care.
Okay, here's a
He
Matt
doesn't have
Foreman
a southern
update.
accent.
The CBS Viacom merge thing was 2019.
But they merged into
Yes, but I thought then they like
yes.
unmerged somehow. Whatever. I don't know.
They've had
Ask
such
Larry.
a rocky relationship. They're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
They're like Fred and Ethel Merce or something.
Like
right?
Ross and Rachel. Wow, I
Fred
can't
and Ethel.
I can't even believe you know Fred and Ethel's last name. I'm in shock right now.
Those guys
That
were
makes
zany.
me so happy. They were.
Fred
they
was
hated
great.
They hated each other in
Fred
real
was
life.
awful.
They
Fred
despised
like
was
the
each other in
constantly
real life.
yelling at Ethel.
Same with her and Lucy. They didn't get along
yeah,
either.
right, yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
Interesting.
Ethel didn't get along with Lucy?
In real life, that's what's
In real
said.
life.
But then when I was like, when I went to Lucy Arnaz's show the other day, she was saying like that's also not like totally real because like Vivian Vance was like an aunt to her growing up and would always be over.
Aww.
I remember seeing that name, Vivian Vance, written in cursive at the end of every episode. Or at the beginning.
Yeah.
Gosh, such a great show. It's
Yeah.
one of the few shows that always make me laugh.
Me too.
Out loud, genuinely makes me laugh. Oh, so good. That and the Golden Girls.
This is also from twitter.com, everybody.
Whoa,
this is
what?
from got a treat for you, Jenny R. Johnson.
I know. I was like, how can I not share this when Jenny R. Johnson's on the show?
Oh, yes.
And then I was like, wait, is Jenny a plant? Because she's wearing a D&D t-shirt.
So appropriate.
Oh, God.
That is good timing. That's true. All right. So check this out, everybody. It's from Todd Stashwick at Todd Stashwick on twitter.com. He says, hey, Nashville, I'm lowercase coming to see you, talk all things Trek, and play some Dungeons and Dragons September 13th through 15th at ST Nash at Creation Entertainment, Trek to Nashville. Let's hear what he has to say. Oh, wait, I have to.
Oh, and FYI, Star Trek is trending.
Hey, what do you know?
It should be.
Hey, Nashville, Todd Stashwick here in my nerd lair for many reasons, but mostly because I'm going to come see you, Nashville, at ST Nash, Trek to Nashville. That is where myself and a bunch of other Star Trek people come down to celebrate that beloved space franchise with you all. But I'm also coming to you not just as an actor, but as a fellow Dungeons and Dragons nerd. So yeah, we're going to be playing live D&D. Me and some fellow Star Trek luminaries. We are going to roll some dice in front of you and have a great adventure for your amusement. So don't miss this. September 13th through 15th, ST Nash. Trek to Nashville. See you there.
I'm sold.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. He said Trek luminaries. I don't even really know what that means.
I just
However,
got hung up by like Stash and Nash rhyming.
oh, that's cool. You just got to add an N. But check this out. So this is what
The
I
Star
do.
Trek people come down to
Oh, wait, we gotta
celebrate
kill this
that
thing
beloved
off.
space franchise with you all. But I'm also coming to you.
There we go. So check this out here. We got to find out who these Star Trek luminaries are that he was
Yes.
talking
Yay.
about, right?
Definitely.
Go to the
So,
events part.
yeah. So this is Star
Flight
Trek
Navigator. Up to the
Trek
left.
to Nashville. We know where it is,
Okay.
Doctor.
I'm just excited.
ST Nash, Trek to Nashville, September 13th through 15th, Embassy Suites, blah, blah, blah. Murfreesboro.
Murfreesboro, I think they
We've all
forget.
heard of that place, right? It's
Yeah.
basically Nashville. Click on events. Scroll. Oh, look at those guys.
Yay.
Oh.
Ah, look at these guys. Oh
Yay.
So
boy. What
cute.
love.
Love them.
This is going to be fun.
Mhm.
Trek does D&D.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
this
let's
is
see
really
how much
exciting.
let's see how much tickets are though first, okay?
Oh, okay.
I know how much they
Oh,
are.
wait,
Me too,
what?
me too.
Free for all attendees. Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so players tentatively at this time include Todd, we know, Michelle Hurd. I'm already
Yay.
sold.
Woohoo,
Yes.
woohoo.
Literally.
Anthony McRapperton.
Yeah.
Woohoo, woohoo.
Who was a particular
Elias
highlight of this event in
Tufexis.
Vegas. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh my
Looking
God,
forward to
yeah.
that. More of that then.
Yeah.
Bonnie Gordon. Gordon.
Likewise.
Her middle name's Flash.
Mhm.
And I happen to
She
know
saved every one of us.
Todd Stashwick is the dungeon master.
Mhm.
These are the 4 players.
Yes.
I happen to know there's a rumor going around that there's a 5th player that has been
Mhm.
added.
You son of a bitch.
Yes.
Oh,
Tenny.
my mom is not even close to it. Well, anyway, we don't need to get into that. Very sweet. So the point is that it's Sirach Lofton, everybody.
What?
But here's the
So
best
exciting.
part. He said, but I've
He
never
doesn't know.
played D&D before. And we're
Oh
like,
my God.
yes, even
Yes, that's
better.
perfect. That's amazing.
Oh my God, is he gonna get an invite after this to like Todd Stashwick's dungeon
Yes.
room? Oh, wow.
I think
in
he's
real
going to get an
life?
invite to play like Magic the Gathering professionally or something.
Like, oh my God, that's amazing. When I saw that this got announced for Nashville and New Jersey,
Beyond Chicago.
yeah, Chicago, I was like, I had this like irrational, like, I wonder how much tickets are to get there.
What's
Like,
irrational about that?
Well, because I can't just do that. I
There's
can't just do
nothing
that.
irrational,
Especially
everybody,
for,
about
like,
going
because-
to ST Nash,
but
Trek to
that's-
Nashville.
That's how good. No, but like specifically this event, like live D&D, whether you have played before or not. This is a wonderful coincidence. Huh.
Yeah.
Wonderful
Yeah.
coincidence.
But yeah, like if you haven't played before, like that's almost better. It's not better, but it's just that's awesome too, because you can go and watch how it works, and it's so fun, and it will make you want to play, in addition to just being
Ooh.
super, super fun and entertaining and awesome. Yeah. So fun.
What kind of D&D character do you think Sirach Lofton's going to be?
Ooh. I don't know.
I want him to be like a
Ooh.
bard. So we
He might be.
so he has to like sing or something.
He might
That'd
be a
fun.
bard. He might be like a barbarian or something. Or he might like, I don't know, maybe he'll be a magic user. You never know. Maybe he wants to like cast spells.
I bet he would have fun with that. Yeah, I think
Mhm.
Sirach is going to have way more fun than he's prepared for.
I think so too.
I
I think so
think so
too. I think he's gonna be
too.
like,
He's going to be
wait a
like, oh
minute.
my God, he's like, that's it. I
Yeah.
would turn into a Star Trek nerd. Now I'm a D&D nerd.
Oh
Give me
my
my nerd
gosh.
card. I've officially earned
awesome.
it. Give me, he's going to
Yeah.
eat it.
That's amazing.
So fun.
All right. Boy, oh boy. Tickets are still on sale for Star Trek
Mhm.
Nashville. Also for ST Chicago. That's 2
Awesome.
weeks later. So you Canadians, Chicago is you could throw a Molson Ice and hit Chicago from Canada, probably, basically.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Isn't Molson Canadian?
Well, yes. I mean, it's a beer. It exists.
Yeah, Foster's is Australian for beer.
Foster's is,
Molson.
yes. If you want, like, you need to look beyond the conglomerate breweries to find
Are
beer
there any
that's
other
good.
Canadian beers we might know? Oh, there's the Fin du
Labatt
Monde.
Blue.
Fin du Monde is a really good. It's a Quebecan
Yeah.
beer, Quebecoise.
Yeah. You
What
probably
was the one?
wouldn't know
Labatt.
Labatt Blue. Yeah, that's kind of a like classic. But yeah, like Alexander Keith's is from Halifax, and
Labatt's
it's
Blue
now
Ribbon.
gone across the country, but it's they're basic. But that said, they're actually a lot better. Even the basic Canadian beers are still way better than the basic American beers. So
Then how come we haven't heard of any of them?
because your general beer tastes are not quite
Are you trying to say that America's egocentric?
no, that's crazy.
Well,
I would
Yeah.
never say
America's
that.
America doesn't even know
say
that. If you ask the average American how many countries are there, they'll be like 9 or 10,
Mhm.
maybe 12.
Mhm.
It's almost 200. Okay. Anyway, the point is, we got to close out, everybody. There's a Nicholas Meyer book tour, so everybody check that out.
Yes, check
Follow
his
Nick
social
Meyer.
media.
Definitely follow Nick Meyer at Nicholas MQ. Oh, also, here's a fun one.
And
Last
also, like
tweet.
really fast in LA, like over the weekend, he's actually going to be doing Star Trek Wrath. They're doing like this special Star Trek movie, like showing a bunch of them in 2 days. So his Wrath of Khan showing will be like him and Adam Nimoy. Robin Curtis is at one of them. Like it's going to be awesome.
John Orchiola at Back of the Head of Screen Rant says, never say never, but Quentin Tarantino said never to Star Trek. Huh. That's
So
a
what's
bummer.
interesting about this is that it's just because Quentin Tarantino is like, I only want to make 10 movies ever.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, what? How many has he made?
I don't know, but it gets like quirkier and quirkier as he like says more.
He's such a weird guy.
Yes. And so it's
Yes.
become like
And
too
he- and
close
he
to his
sneaks-
10.
Very much so, yes.
And he
So-
sneaks foot stuff into all of his movies. So
Yeah,
I'll
he
bet you
does.
if Quentin Tarantino ever directed the next Star Trek movie, he'd figure out a way to get Neelix's feet in there. That's a certainty.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Elon Musk is tweeting about Starfleet Academy.
Oh my God.
What?
It's because I guess we're talking about it.
Oh God.
No, he just said, let's make Starfleet Academy real. Exclamation point. 45 million people looked at it.
Oh,
he
not
doesn't
the actual
know.
the series. Was he talking about the
Oh.
actual series?
I
Let
don't-
me see.
I don't know.
No, no. He thinks he's come up with a new idea.
I don't know.
That's special for him.
I will buy it. I don't see it anywhere.
It was from yesterday. I just thought
Oh,
people
God, how much
retweeted it.
scrolling do? Oh yeah, he just says, "Let's make Starfleet
Yeah,
Academy."
so that's it.
Man,
And
I was
like, wait,
hoping
hashtag it.
you meant like he actually tweeted out the news about Starfleet Academy, which would get like millions of
Oh, yeah.
eyes onto it.
I know.
Bummer. Oh well.
I know. Or hashtag it.
He almost did something cool. I mean,
Yes,
a
almost.
Starfleet Academy shout out is cool, but it would have been cooler. Anyway, whatever. Elon, nice try.
Maybe I'll just put in comments like, yes, here's where you can check out us talking about it.
Mhm.
Although our good friend Bill
Follow
Victor
Virtual Check-On.
Arukin did post something today about sitting in his self-driving car, which was really cool. And he was just kind of hanging out. And then I thought, that would be really cool for the elderly because there's that tug, there's that push and pull with
Mhm.
old people of wanting to retain their freedom
Right.
of going places with
Yep.
the fact that it's not really safe for them or for others for them to get behind a wheel
Mhm.
at a certain point. First, they're like, I don't like to drive at night. Then it's like, I don't like to drive at
Mhm.
night or on freeways. Then it starts, then you're honking at somebody, honk, 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 and then you finally pass them and you go, oh, it's an old person. I can't be mad. Okay.
Yeah.
That always
That's a
happens. I
great
go, I
point,
can't.
though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm
Very
thinking
great point.
these self-driving cars, suddenly they can maintain their autonomy in a safe
True.
way.
Yep.
And an
How great is
affordable way because
that?
it's their car.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
they maintain their dignity.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have to sit there and like ride a bus or
Mhm.
ask for friends or get their grandson to
I
show
would
them how to
ride.
use their
Yeah.
Uber app on their phone that they don't really can't see because they're like this, you know, with
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
How great would that be? A 90-year-old can now go get her groceries,
Mhm.
you know, and just get in the car. It
Yeah.
drives her very safely.
Mhm.
I think that's going to be amazing.
Yeah. And it also is helpful for the people who still want to get behind the wheel of a car when they're
Yeah.
inebriated.
Yep.
That's a
So,
good point. A
Yep.
drunk person
Definitely.
can actually do that
Yeah. And the
and
car
be
will take
Sure,
safe.
you have to like
Yeah.
do stuff to the car that they can't. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Or anybody that's disabled
somebody
or
could-
injured or anything. I mean, this is great. This is
Yeah.
wonderful.
Mhm.
Hopefully that'll all work out.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's talk about the week ahead, everybody. Yesterday on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, we released our full review of, what was it? Oh, I remember. It was my favorite Beverly Crusher episode, Remember Me.
Yeah.
Everybody in the live chat, give us songs with the word remember in it. I can remember one, Remember the Time, right?
Ooh.
By the champion
Yeah.
himself, Michael Jackson.
Mhm.
Remember Walking in the Sand by the Shangri-Las.
Whoa,
Ooh.
I do not know that one.
Remember walking in the sand.
Try to
Remember
remember.
walking hand in
Fantastic.
hand. You know? No?
Try to remember by the
No, from
Ooh.
the Fantastic.
Mhm.
I don't know that one either.
Yeah.
So good.
I just have
One of
Remember
our
the
favorite
Time
songs.
stuck in my.
Remember.
Fame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
fame. That's
Yeah.
not the title.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, so remember me, everybody, and then also list songs with the word me in the title. No, don't really do that. That one's be here all night. Okay. So then on Friday, come right back here to this channel, the Virtual TrekCon YouTube channel. By the way, I'm trying to think how fun it would be. You know,
Mhm.
like anybody that watches wrestling, on Monday nights they have SmackDown.
Yeah.
Wait, they have Raw
Raw.
on
Raw
wrestling,
is
whatever, on
war.
Mondays. And that's like the red brand, they call it. And then SmackDown is like the blue brand. And I'm thinking like the main viewers like the blue brand and Star Trek and Chill's like the red brand.
Ooh,
So we're gonna have like
nice.
some rivalries
Oh, I like that.
wrestling does. We'll have like the figure 4
Uh-huh.
leg lock and the clover leaf.
Amazing.
Man, it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have the
Wrestling is
definition of
fun.
definition. Petey Williams. Oh yeah, they have crazy
Nice.
moves. Anyway, so on this channel, Friday, the red brand brings you Star Trek and Chill, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on this channel, Virtual TrekCon. We're going to talk Star Trek. We're going to chill. It's going to be fun as
He's gonna
FUC,
have
whatever.
avocado.
It's avocado week?
It is avocado
Ooh.
week.
What?
Oh, and I
Avocado week.
recorded her scores for
Thank you.
Friday.
Perfect.
You
Thank
recorded
you.
what?
Katie's scores.
Oh, the scores. Yes. Yeah. We were like, oh shit,
Very-
where's Jenny? The red brand brings you avocado
Ooh.
week. All right. Anyway, and then on the
She's
Seventh
gonna
Rule
be
YouTube
surprised.
channel, Seventh Rule YouTube channel on Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Everybody's favorite episode. We have the first segment review of the Next Generation episode, The Loss.
Oh,
yeah.
The Loss. Amory talked a lot of jive about this
I
episode,
just
but
love it.
but you know what?
You know what?
I actually liked it a lot better than I remember. I thought it
I
was.
also
thought it was a
read the
good depiction.
companion, and I was really shocked how much people who worked on the show really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
See.
It's just one. It's like for some reason that was one episode I had never seen in the original run or repeats. So I only saw it a few years ago, and I was like, "What the heck is this Troy meltdown?"
And that's okay.
But I think it's just
We're all allowed to be human,
is,
even
it is.
half humans.
I just feel like she wouldn't have done it in front of a patient, is my point.
Maybe. Nobody's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's
Yeah.
perfect. I mean, look
Yeah.
at Dr. Fraser Crane. He broke down in front of patients all the time.
Oh my God, my Paramount Plus keeps like every time a Star Trek episode ends, for some reason, it like immediately turns on a Frasier like original.
That's amazing.
And I'm just like, what is this defect?
What
Go to the
about
next Star
Dr.
Trek
Katz,
episode.
medicine
Dr. Katz,
woman?
professional therapist. Oh my
I
God,
love
my
that.
favorite show. Yes.
Yeah. Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, never broke down in front of her patients. She was a consummate professional.
But she could have, and we would have forgiven her.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What about Dr. Murder, She Wrote? She could have
Right.
broken down in front of
I mean,
patients.
exactly, right?
What about, well, Dr. Bashir? No, we didn't forgive when he got all
Well,
like
that's the-
Stevie.
Well, they do.
That was a different.
He evolved also.
Yeah.
He did evolve.
Yeah, he was meant to evolve,
Mhm.
to learn and grow.
Anyway,
Went
Hilarious.
from skeevy to not skeevy.
Exactly.
yes.
Okay.
So that's the point of all that. We got to go, everybody, but we want to say hello, goodbye, and thank you to VBAT, Matt Boardman, Walter, Ian K, Bob D. Oh, by the way, everybody that was worried about Walter Koenig, who's a little ill, you know, in Vegas, before Vegas, he had some bronchitis and things like that. He's all better, thankfully.
Nice.
What a relief.
Excellent.
He is 88 years young. He's about to go into the
Mhm.
future all the way to 2015 when he hits 88. All right. And
Nice.
Robert Kaiser, Dead Purple
Nice.
7, VFX, Greg Kenzo, Bob D, John D, Josh R, Fran I, Lamaya Lancaster. That's a fun name. And so on and so forth. Everybody, thanks for hanging out with us. Chris Marshall, May Borello, Sente or Sentai. We will see you all next time. But before that, Melissa Longo, where can people find you online?
Oh, at Melissa
know.
Longo on social media, Malissa, and at walkingartmadebymelissa.com. There's new stuff happening right now. Well, not right now, but right now, before this, and then after this, new stuff is happening.
Yes.
And that's all I can remember right now.
That works.
Also, our hearts go out to the Udy family. Sid Udy, that was the guy who passed away, also known as Sid Vicious or Sid Justice in the wrestling world. He was the guy that broke his tibia and fibula and on the snap. Like, it was really grisly. But he was awesome. He was gigantic, and he made wrestling fun. Dr. Anne-Marie Siegel, where can people find you and your goodies online?
Twitter at Anne-Marie Siegel 1.
And yourself, Jenny R. Johnson? Art?
You can find me on my website, jennyrjohnson.com. This is the week, folks. September 1st, I am dropping the Enterprise prints
Oh
of the
my
Enterprise painting.
gosh.
So if you are not on my mailing list, get on my mailing list because you will be notified first when it's happening, and I can only pack so many in a certain amount of time, so there is a limited number available. And you know what? That's all. Wait,
That
no, you can
newsletter
find
rules.
Thank you.
So good.
Thank you. Oh, this one's going to be full of STLV stuff.
Ooh.
I still have stuff to say about it.
Nice.
Also, yeah, internet, Facebook, Facebook, places, social media. That's the word I'm looking for. Jenny R. Johnson Art, except on Twitter. I am at Jenny R. Johnson. Done. Yes.
But you can find me online on twitter.com at Ryan TG Husk. Once again, that's at Ryan TG Husk, or just Virtual TrekCon, Falling Tower, or the Seventh Rule on your favorite social media. But right here on Blue Sky and
Nice.
YouTube.
Yeah.
We got to come up with more of these. There's Mastodon, Blue Sky, Threads,
Friend,
Rumble,
Friendster.
There's some other
Friendster. No,
ones.
but that's Friendster. That's
Vivo.
long gone. What's one that's like current? That's like happening.
Vivo.
Let's see.
Vivo?
Vivo.
Like
Oh.
En Vivo? Like when you're
Where all
watching
the artists
soccer on the
went.
Spanish
A
channel?
bunch of artists went to Vivo because they could do the thing and their art so the AI can't get it.
Oh, interesting.
Except it's I don't know. It's yeah. People keep
Sounds like
making social
something good
media
to support.
platforms without building this
Infrastructure.
infrastructure to support them, and then they collapse. So
Mm.
You know who should build social media is like Apple and Amazon, because they're like, whatever, we got money to burn.
Right?
So
Yeah.
have a social media thing, and then Apple, it'll be called like Core or something, and
Mhm.
Amazon will be called like Tree Branch or something.
Mhm.
like that.
Core's cute. I like that.
Yeah, it is cute. It's very cute. Anyway, that's it for us. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate your patience today. We started a little late, which is
Yeah.
very uncharacteristic of
Sorry,
us.
Glenn.
And this
We never do that.
Glenn's long gone. He's like, I've been eating pizza for 11 minutes already. I'm done with you guys. We will see you next time. But remember that when you're thinking Starfleet Academy, in 18 months, put on Paramount Plus. But
Mhm.
until then, put it on the main viewer.
Yeah.
All right. That was fun.
Nailed it.